This episode is sponsored by the Thomas Scott Company. Thomas Scott is an apparel company based in Long Island, New York. The concept behind all of their designs is very simple: to promote an atmosphere of positivity and an empowering message through apparel for men, women, children, and dogs. 10% of the proceeds go to the Suffolk County Make-A-Wish program to help brighten a child's day. You can shop the entire Thomas Scott collection today at thomasscottapparel.com.
Last exit before wide open.
My name is Samuel Lee, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Like everybody, I've got all the influences. You know, I mean, we live in this world where musical influence is coming from every direction. I think the stuff that's always resonated with me, by and large, is stuff that was done before I was born. So I actually think that honesty in songwriting is a little bit of a misnomer. Because everybody talks about like, oh, well, you know, my songwriting is honest because it's, you know, whatever. And I feel like every press release you read of a new up and coming artist, or every, you know, sort of local rag writes about like, oh, this songwriter's lyrics are so honest and whatever. And I think it's just a trope that gets thrown around, because the fundamental, whatever, truth of storytelling is that we're fictionalizing life, right? We're creating a narrative for people to sort of dip into. And I think that the caricature that we associate with songwriters is not the reality of what we as songwriters live. You're just sort of a conduit for the thing, right? And I think that can get a little hippy-dippy, but really what I mean is that it's our duty, if we're doing our job right. I think it's kind of vomiting up the ideas that come right out of your gut. And, you know, you discard and you edit and you work later and you know, and you try and make the pieces fit. And of course you drag from your own experience, but you also do from your imagination, and you embellish and you expound and you imagine what ifs, you know, and oftentimes oftentimes a character in a story song will be an amalgamation of 5 to 10 people that you've known. Our job is, you know, to do our best to kind of captivate you, right? To keep your attention and make you think about something or feel something, or, you know, whatever, to engage you. And I agree. I think that we've done a pretty bad job of that in recent years. I think music has, by and large, been about, you know, hedonism. I think it's been about sort of immediacy. And I think that's why I'm really attracted to the singer-songwriter thing, is because maybe by definition we can't give immediacy. It's all about, like, you have to be patient and wait for the payoff. And I think that maybe that, or I like to believe that allows for more depth or something. I don't know if that's true, but I've got a few things that are in the works. I am self-producing an album for the first time. I have a covers EP that's about halfway finished. And in the shorter term, I'm also done with Mirrors Volume 3. The last 2 releases that I had were Mirrors Volume 1 and 2. So I'll have a few new songs out very soon, and I think the covers EP that I'm producing in my studio will follow that, probably in the early fall. And then fingers crossed for my first self-produced Samuel Lee album.
There's a riverbed no one knows down in Texas where the bluegrass grows. I got high for the first time, lost in a pile of hay. Moonlight talking and muddy walking, built the freedom we've been dreaming of on our own for the first time. Singing down by the river to pray. There's magic in the air. I find it again, but who knows where. Something in the air has got me reeling. Take a look around, every face portrays a feeling. I suppose when I wake up, I'll be drinking from a different cup. But tonight, I'll be dancing on the ceiling. Well, the music rang and all my new friends sang. Won't you come and hang on our branch of Maine? We had 3 countdowns to midnight. What a happy new year. There's magic in the air. I'll find it again, but who knows where. Something in the air has got me reeling. Take a look around, every face portrays a feeling. I suppose when I wake up, I'll be drinking from a different cup. But tonight, I'll be dancing on the ceiling. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Oh, something in the air has got me reeling. Take a look around, every face portrays a feeling. I suppose when I wake up, I'll be drinking from a different cup. But tonight, I'll be dancing on the ceiling. Tonight, I'll be dancing on.
Hi, this is Samuel Lee, and thank you for watching live at City View Sound. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that little bell.
I suppose when I wake up, I'll be drinking from a different